I'm Corv and Haze Lourdes. This is the Gospel of the Scribbled Wall. From the book of St. Paveclef, for the ones who never asked permission to be real, dedicated to Justin Bua. And lo, there came a time upon the earth when the people began to say, surely there is only one way to walk, and it must be in a straight line, with one's shirt tucked in, and preferably approved by a committee of sighing ghosts. And they said this while sipping tepid thoughts in airless rooms, while art, wild and barefoot, was out scribbling on the walls of the sky. They came upon a strange and sacred scene, where lines danced in awkward loops, where forms were born of friction, where movement collided with limitation, and expression said, I do not owe you symmetry. And behold, the watchers gnashed their respectable teeth. They declared, this cannot be holy. This is unrefined, undignified, untrained. As though the divine were a resume. They called it poison because it didn't match their wallpaper. Gasp. They called it sickness because it didn't sing in their key. They clutched their luggage like a fan and fluttered, oh heavens, what is this? And the heavens replied, this is freedom, darling. But they couldn't hear it, for they were too busy stuffing themselves with their sarai, burping judgment in gold-plated platitudes. Ah, yes. They preferred their spirit shrink-wrapped and labeled, not dribbling down the cracked lip of a mural made by risk. But the gospel was never written in polite ink. It was carved in the air by limbs made clumsy through communion. It was scratched on temple walls by those who stumbled into each other and called it partnership. It was cried in the night by hands that forgot how to move on their own and had to relearn it together. And the truth, oh, the truth was this. Art does not beg your understanding. Creation does not seek your cleanliness. Expression will not apologize for being misunderstood by the fearful. You may sneer at the fire, but the fire does not care. It burns to reveal, not to appease. So if ever you see something raw, bound, bizarre, or boundless, and feel the rise of sarcasm in your chest, the good kind, the sacred kind, the honeyed sword of laughter that cuts through pomp and shame, know that you are watching the gospel unfold. And it is written not with ink, but with trembling arms tethered to one another, with chalk scraped across the wall of, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm alive, with the bold absurdity of those who say, even this is holy. Even this, especially this. Let those stiff collars loosen their grip. Let those clenched minds open like blisters into blossoms. Let them say, I do not understand, and mean it like praise. Amen. One man, onward. Let the scribbles remain. Yeah.